よし。同点。はい、どうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで MLB The Show やっていきたいと思います。さあ、今日も頑張っていきますかね。さあ、大谷翔平さん頑張ってんね。3割5分近い。ただ私との兼ね合いで多分規定打席に乗ってない。おそらく。
Paddock back to work. Tanaka hitting fifth in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And it's fouled away. And he deals. And that's the first base runner of the game. And now it's Alex Bregman. Tanaka, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner takes off. Liner caught
at second. それはどうしようもない。
Here's Leody Taveras.
今のはもうどうしようもないやつ。
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
伸びないか。
And he makes the catch.
He was all
悪
over
くはない
that
んだ
first
けど
pitch fastball,
ね。
just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get
当
himself
た
a
りは
hit.
良いが
On to first, that's it out.
ヒットになら
Tanaka
ない。
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On
や
the
べ、上げ
ground
すぎ
right
た
side, in plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Tanaka
タイミ
with a
ングは悪く
first
な
showing.
い。カーソルのみ。
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tanaka. He's a
Mondry.
major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
And a swing and a miss, beating with a fastball.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tight.
あー、当てられないね。
Back here at Coors Field, top half of the third inning. Here's a big power threat, Tanaka. Espino back to work. Espino with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And a ball evens the count.
Well, he's back
Okay.
out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Ah,
Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third. So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. That one laced to center and a base hit. The throw to third.
アウト。
And he's out.
よし。
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ah,
And a
both.
swing and a miss there.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Close.
あー、危ね、入ってるわ。
And it's 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
There's
Ah,
a splitter in the
sayang.
dirt, swing and a miss. Romo collects, fires to first, in time to two. Now it's the second baseman,
打てない。
Gabriel Arias. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the center fielder, Tanaka. Scott back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
ああ、もう
This one
ボ
popped
ー
up.
ル。
Arias makes the grab, one away. Randall Grichuk now.
グラスの中継ぎやってんだ。
Out to
やべ、
center.
ミスった。
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Tanaka steps to the
い
plate.
やー、
for the
5の0はまずいよ。
Swing and a miss, and he was
そう、ボール振ってる場合じゃないよ。
Good pitch right there. Anytime you get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
どっちもチェンジアップかよ。
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
やばい。
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But no advance for
5
the
の
runners.
0。
Third time he struck out in this one, and
やばい、
definitely
よ
an
ろしく
individual
ない。
performance you want to fly.
これはよろしくないね。
Tanaka, the next to hit.
Boog, the runner
真ん
first
中やん
needs to
け、
be
ほ
careful
ぼ。
right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Late swing, foul to the left. Quan, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the dirt.
1 and 2.
Righty delivers.
Ball 2.
カーブだったら入ってきてた可能性があるな今。
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
よし。まあとりあえずヒットは出た。
First and second, 2 outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Runner on the go. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Kwan headed for the plate. Now a long throw home.
Okay.
It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0. And up next for Los Angeles, Heston Kjerstad. In the dirt. Well
無理
done
です
behind the
ね。あれ
dish.
で突っ込むのは。
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there. That ends the inning and stop. And a foul ball. And a foul ball.
ちょっと振り遅れてんだよな。
Betts at first, 1 gone. That missed by a
1 ball,
lot.
2 strike.
And the count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one lifted to left. Jones sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
何かが違えばっていう感じはする
Tanaka, in his
な。
third season, 24 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year.
あれは
This
無
has been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now
まあ
with
理
2
想は打
away.
球上がればいいけ
Looks
ど、
like a
まあ
game
ヒッ
for
トになれ
now,
ば
and with
何
the
でもいい
lack
や
of。results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team.
Runner takes off out to short. Tovar fires across the diamond, and that is so 2 down. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Tanaka. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there.
ボールかな今の。
This one blasted
切れるな
the other way,
切れるな
down the
切れるな
line, and it's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tanaka. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And it goes
ファールかよ
just
今
foul.
の。ああファールだわ。ん？ああん？ああギリギリファールか。
the strike, the pitch.
やったラッキ
Sneaks
ー
through, base hit. Bregman around third. He'll score. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap
プラス
about the way he
3
got
だ。まず
down
まず
through
で
the
すね
infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes
パーフォールじ
outside.
ゃね
Betts on third. Tanaka at second with one away. Next
こ
offering
れ
is
パー
down
フォール
low.
だと思うよ
Pickoff moved to second, and they got him.
さすがに出過ぎかそこまでするとさすがに出過ぎかやっぱ2歩だな
Tanaka.
3歩目は無理あれでも
Three hits in this one, always respect. So just about set and getting the start, Tanaka. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Betts whips it to first. One up, one down. On the ground. Tosses to first. Bogarts retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and he breaks
バ
his
ットへ
back.
し折ったり
Contreras takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now here is Jackson Merrill. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one ripped. That's back there.
あんな完璧に持っていくかねあの外側を
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manny Machado stands in now and
WBC
watches
参
strike
加表
one.
明マチャド
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one is inside ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fair.
はあも
Around first and hustling for second.
ううわもたもたしあー危ねえ三塁から出るとこかと思ったよ
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty
もっ
amazing.
たいないんだよななんか打ち取ってる当たりなのに
No balls and
な
a strike. Swing and a miss.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with
おおもうバックホーム
Here comes Machado around third. Safe. And they lead by 2.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took the right path to the ball. Excellent extension. And just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Gary Sanchez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second.
いやー
In the air right
4
field,
点
Tucker hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tanaka. And that one is lifted in the air. Villanueva on the move to the alley.
Yeah.
There's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air, left field. Kwan makes the
飛ば
grab.
される
One away.
な
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Tatis at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Dosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Line drive. He's got it, and there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
0-2 now. And down.
お入ってる
Strikes
ラ
he
ッ
goes.
キ
It is a
ーどう
3-0.
考えてもボールだが
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. The next offering misses, and 1-1. That's inside.
Looks like he's
それ
being a
は
little
入ってない
cautious
か
with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. 2 out spaces
あー
empty.
どう考えても4点余計だな
That finds the mark on the inside corner. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
And that's way high, and it's 2-2. And there's a
That's the
ball.
ball. You got a full count.
Outside,
Ball
and
four.
that is
Take your
ball
base.
4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
Runner takes off.
Yeah.
High fly ball, shallow right field. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Gary
外しに注
Sanchez.
意
And the first offering is not close.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they
4点
waited
取ら
for
れてる割に
Anaheim
は球
Stadium to
数
be
少ねえ
built.
んだよな
When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick.
Whoosh.
Got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Outside corner, got him looking.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle, and
Yeah.
that squirts through. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall.
まあむしろ今のはエンタイトルとかの方が良かったな。
Well done. Drives in
交代
the
か。
run. Got a good pitch to drive.
うーん。
So the Padres
何も言い訳できないねこれは。
Tristan Beck.
これに関してはもう何も言い訳できない。
Attacking these hitters.
Tanaka at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice... This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
0-2.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a
いやー当たりいいんだけどな。
mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Merrill makes the grab. Tanaka with a subpar two-way performance. Not much success pitching or hitting in this one.
Not a game he'll look...
3勝3敗。
We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Tanaka. Allen back to work. Allen measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 2. And the sweeper misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
入ってん
Toughest
だ
pitch
よ
to
な。
hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1
Tie a
strike.
guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Squirts away a little bit.
あーまあ走れないか。俺だったら言ってるな多分。
No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Dodgers threatening. Base hit. 1 runs in. The 2nd run scores. The relay, but he's in there easily.
同点。
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
2 outs. And he gets Bregman.
見逃し
They
やがっ
limit
た。
the damage here.
あーでもボール球だったのか。
Fought off foul. Next offering
1-1.
way upstairs. That's towards center.
今一つパワーがね。
Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Back here at Chavez Ravine.
逆転はしている。
On the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tanaka. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Estrada, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Backed off the plate that time.
No, that missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's a good at
Take
bat
your
right
baseball.
there.
Ah,
Down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So
選んだけどあれ入ってんな
Now it's Alex Bregman. Estrada throws over. Tanaka
普通に入ってたわ今ストライクと言われてもおかしくないぞあれいやてかストライクなんだよプロスピだと絶対三振だべあれ
Payoff pitch. Runner on the go.
危ねえ
Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays
ライ
off
ナ
for
ー
the
ライ
out.
ナーダブルプレイになるところだったぜ
Will Smith to the plate. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space.
Runner takes off for third. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
A costly mistake
いい
in
追
the
加点
outfield
だ
leads to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Tanaka played pretty well in this. Tanaka getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, number 23.
Happy Mother's
Wow.
Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
That's down and
That's the
in.
ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he gets that fastball
Soon
by him
ball got
upstairs.
Cold night
2-1.
like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out
2-2.
front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right
いやー上がっただけか
field. Tatis makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
There's a swing and a drive.
いや
And there's a hit.
ーこうなんかいい感じにホームランが出ねえ
Throwing holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
いい当たりはするんだけど
No
な
messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that
See
pitch
the
the opposite
situation.
way. Didn't get
Snap throw to first. Tanaka dives back in safely. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Throw. Save. The Dodgers threatening. High in the air out to right. Tatis under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here in L.A., here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting
普
no
通に
time.
二塁直で投げればよか
Two
った
for two now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And that is out
ちょ
of
っ
play.
と下か。そして
Ohtani
振るのもちょ
stands
っと
at
早い。
third with one gone in the inning. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. 2 away.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's
逆転され
close
て
to
る。
the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in
0-1.
velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss as he was out front
No
that time.
balls. 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. To second, there's Cronenworth. And that is Luis Campusano, the next to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hit.
9回に戻す追加点は
Anytime you rip a line
よろしく
drive
ない
the other
ね
way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your
あれ
hands.
飛びついてた
You let the
ら
ball travel.
ワンチャンあったんかな。わかんねえ。てかホームラン出なかった。今日打たれるし。長打もツーベースが2本くらい微妙いな。非常に微妙いね。まあこれからも頑張っていくしかないんですわ。はい、特に何もない。被ってるものは売ります。さあ、ということで、まあ、オールスターもまだちょい先なんで、まあ、地道に頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで、本日これで終わりたいと思います。さよなら。